Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Deep Dive Diaries. In our last episode, we explored how to decode a brief, getting to the heart of the problem, reading between the lines, and asking the right question. But once you've cracked the brief, what's next? You need to translate the information into an insightful research proposal that is not just clear but convincing as well. Today, we are going a step further, turning insights into actions by learning how to write an impactful market research proposal that is helping in winning trust, aligning expectations, and unlocking approvals. In market research, your proposal is more than just a scope or a quote, it is a blueprint. It convinces the client or the stakeholders that you understand the problem and you know how to resolve it as well. Let's break it down. A solid market research proposal would generally have the following elements: background or context, objective, methodology, key information areas, target audience, deliverables and timelines, budget estimate, and why us. The background sets the context for the research. It should summarize the client's business situation, challenges, recent development that would have triggered the research. This could include market trends, competitive pressure, changing consumer behavior, or performance gaps. The goal is to show that you understand the why behind the research and are aligned with the client's current reality. Your proposal must show that you've listened carefully. And to do this, you need to summarize a client's problem statement in your own words. The objectives should be sharp, focused, and directly linked to the client's business challenge. Instead of vague goals like understand consumer behavior, aim for specifics like identify the key barriers to repeat purchase or to evaluate perception of the new packaging. Clear objectives not only shape the research design, they set the direction for the entire study and keep everyone aligned. When it comes to designing research, your methodology isn't about how you'll collect data. It is about why your chosen approach is right fit for the problem. First, let's talk about research approach. You'll typically choose between three main types: quantitative, qualitative, or a mixed method approach. Qualitative research is ideal when you are exploring deep motivations, emotions, or behaviors. It helps you uncover the why behind the actions through tools like in depth interviews or focus groups. Quantitative research, on the other hand, is about scale and measurement. A mixed method approach combines the best of both worlds, using qual to explore and quant to validate. Now, let's look at the data collection methods, the actual tools that you'll use to gather information. These methods vary depending on the objective, target audience, budget, and the timelines. For quantitative studies, the common methods include online surveys, CATI, that is computer assisted telephonic interviews, and face to face intercepts, which has methods like door to door, central location tests. For qualitative research, the options include in depth interviews, focus groups, ethnographic studies, or even mobile diaries. It is not just about choosing a method, it is about demonstrating that your method is intentional, audience appropriate, and aligned with the research objectives. This builds client confidence and sets the stage for actionable insights. When clients read a proposal, they don't want just a plan, they want assurance. Key information areas outline all the essential elements that will be covered during the research process. It assures the client that the research is designed to answer their problem statement and deliver insights that matter. The researcher needs to be sure of whom they'll speak to. They need to define the demography, the geography, the behavior, and any other additional requirements that are applicable to the target audience. For example, the researcher needs to say that they'll be meeting urban Gen Z females aged 18 to 24 that are regular skincare buyers instead of just females that are young. This level of clarity shows rigor and helps your client visualize the outcomes. Along with this comes sample design, where the overall sample is further segmented by demographics such as location, age, gender, NCCS, and when relevant, behavioral traits as well. The breakdown serves as a guideline for the field team to maintain quotas. This ensures balanced representation during the data collection. Clients hate surprises. It is important that the researcher sets clear expectations in terms of timelines. Ideally, all the elements of the research process should be explained in terms of which process or which element will require how many days. Further, if possible, this should be converted into dates as well so that the client can have a realistic expectation in terms of when can they expect the report to be ready. Along with this, it is also important to clarify on the deliverables. Whether the deliverable will be in the form of a PPT report, a Word document, Excel tables, and furthermore, whether the report will be required to be presented in person or through an online presentation. Clarity and transparency are key while preparing budget for any market research proposal. Make sure that you justify the cost, especially if it reflects any specialized method or hard to reach audiences. You need to clarify on the payment terms as well. Ensure that you include any out of pocket expenses, optional elements, or exclusions in the budget as well. A well explained budget doesn't just show cost, it communicates confidence and credibility. It is important to end with a bang. You need to share what sets you apart from your competition. It could be in the form of your experience in the category, faster turnaround, unique tool or frameworks, or cultural context or local expertise. This is your elevator pitch and you should make it count. In the end, there are certain points that you need to take care of. Tailor each research proposal. Don't copy paste from templates blindly. Visuals help. Use charts, personas, or flow diagrams wherever possible. Use plain English. Be persuasive and not pretentious. Proofread. A typo can damage your credibility. Think of your proposal as a story that has problems, solutions, and confidence. To sum it up, a great research proposal is part strategy, part storytelling, and all about clarity. The better your proposal, smoother your project will be, and stronger your client relationship. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to Deep Dive Diaries. And as always, keep researching, keep growing.